Uh, okay, got it. Okay, Anu, can you hear me? Testing. Okay, testing. Anu, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I can hear you. Oh, wait. Hmm. Okay, just speak normally one more time. Anu, can you hear me? Okay. Like a longer sentence, like, okay, hey, this is my third week of school.
Okay, this method.
Yeah, definitely not. Your voice is breaking up. Is it the normal setting?
Is this better?
Oh, way better. What happened?
Sorry?
Way better. Oh, can you hear me now? Way
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. What changes?
Oh, I just switched my phone mic.
Ah, right. Phone mic's way better. Okay. Don't shout. I also won't shout. Phone mic's great. Okay. I am overseas, but for the past week, the connection has been great. However, if you notice any lags or, our audio is bad, don't suffer through it. As usual, just tell me, okay?
Okay.
All right. You sound good. So how are you, Anu?
I'm good.
All right. Okay. Then tell me your updates, please.
So we started on differentiation today.
Today, let me write it down.
Mm.
Okay, div start. Okay. So how did it go for you?
It was okay because he literally just started. Like he explained how to like differentiate today, I guess. Like the
Mm-hmm.
very basic.
Right. You will notice that you can follow, okay,
Yeah.
but that is not the promise of the holiday tuition. Obviously, you can follow. Without the tuition, you can follow. The promise is that you will, how to say, uh, you will be able to see your potential by earliest is the July exam, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Anything else about AMAT? Hi, Nick, I can see you.
No, nothing else.
Okay, so tell me what happened in the last 2 weeks for AMAT?
We finished the linear law thing.
Okay, linear done. Okay. Anything
Yeah.
else?
And we were at chapter 11.
Mm-hmm.
So we finished 11.6, which is trigo identity.
So your trigo is done.
Yeah.
Got it. Right. What do you think about the trigo first?
For me, the trigo was like kind of confusing because like I know how to do it, but I can't apply I couldn't apply the like each of the functions into it. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
cannot spot it. I don't know how to start. Yeah.
Right. You do not know how to start.
Yeah.
Now that is not different from before holiday, lah, right?
Mm.
Right. And we haven't done much about it, right? And it is true that trigo seems to be a big part, but differentiation is way bigger.
Mm.
So for now, I understand. How about linear law?
Oh, linear law is okay.
All right. Okay. I was talking about with Nick today. On Monday, we were talking about linear law also. I think Kirana also, and we're talking about how to make things faster lah. So,
Mm.
I don't know. Definitely now we have time to talk about many things because differentiation, integration, you probably won't need a lot of time lah, to talk about it, right? Okay, so that's the good thing about it. Okay. Other than these three, anything else?
No, that's it.
Your teacher is the same, your class is the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me a grade about your A math class lah out of 10, like right now.
Like as in the teacher or like the environment?
The whole learning experience, if that makes sense.
I guess 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10, it's really that good.
Yeah.
It was that good?
Yeah.
Huh? It was that good. Really?
But sometimes like before tuition, if like we haven't covered the chapter, then I felt that it was going too fast. But right now it's okay.
Oh, it's good, but it's fast.
No,
Okay.
like previously I used to feel like that, but now right now it's okay.
Right, right, right. I mean, with 9 out of 10, why would you need a tuition, right? What,
No, it's 9 out of 10 because of the tuition.
oh,
Because
without
of
the
the
tuition?
like the because of the previous knowledge I already have, then I feel more confident.
If let's say you have no external help at all?
Then I would think that it's too fast, I guess.
Hmm.
Like if I haven't learned it previously.
Right. I understand. I understand what you're saying. Okay, then I understand why you may want to have a tuition. So the current whatever is happening in tuition suits you fine, something like
Yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah.
Nick, I can see you. Let me just check with Nick first, Anu, yeah. Nick, do
Yeah.
you have anything to ask today?
Can you like finish that thing you were doing?
The differentiation thingy?
Yes.
Correct, correct. We shall do that. We shall do that. But can you continue without me? Like, can you start without me? Because I'm still in the middle of asking.
Uh,
Anu.
okay, okay.
All right, you do that first, paper and everything, right? As per usual, and I
Let me
will.
get the thing.
Sure thing. Anything else about Amen? Anu? Mhm. That's
No, that's
okay.
it.
Okay. Might as well ask chemistry also, if you don't mind. What's happening?
Chemistry, we finished reactivity series.
Hmm.
Right now we
Mhm.
are doing electrolysis. Like we started electrolysis today.
Today is electrolysis. Okay, understand. Your reactivities are discussed quite maybe within 2 weeks.
Um, yeah,
Okay, so it wasn't a rush. Good. So it covered things up to rust prevention, maybe, and that's the last thing that we usually talk about, rust prevention,
yeah,
sacrificial coating, that kind of thing.
yeah.
Of course, it started with the series, right?
Mm,
Okay. And then you have a lot of like trends, reactivity trends, react with water or whatever.
yeah,
Water
yeah.
steam, okay. How do you find reactivity series?
I think it's fine, but I just have to memorize the colors.
You are correct. Wait, sorry. What happened to mine? Oh, my Apple Pencil is somehow not. Okay. All right. You have to memorize to see. Oh, okay, sure. Okay. One note about electrolysis in case we never cover it yet. The most
Mm,
important, the more relevant part for exam, being practical, is what they call the battery, which is not what they are starting with. Okay. What they're starting with, of course, will happen in exam. The discussion is extremely long, a lot of considerations, but in the end, some teacher, for some strange reason, almost skip through the battery part, the second half. That's a very bad idea. I don't think your teacher will do that. I hope not. If that happens, you gotta tell me immediately. Understand?
okay.
Okay. About your chemistry class, learning experience, whatever, would you give a grade?
Um, Probably like a 7.
A seven. How do I write without my? Okay. How do I write without my? Oops, sorry. Wrong. Now, how do I write without my pen? I cannot write without my pen. Sorry, just disconnect Apple Pencil. Right. Okay. Now can I? Yes, I can. Does tuition help in that sense? Wait, yeah, does tuition help? Don't know yet.
We haven't gone to that part yet.
Correct, correct. So you don't know yet. Okay, understood, understood. Anything else about chemistry?
No, that's it.
Okay. Nicholas, the product rule is U prime V plus UV prime. You are to write that down. Okay. You should also be looking at the question itself. The
Wait,
question
wait, can you say again? Is it?
U prime V, U prime V plus UV prime. That's the product rule. You have to
Then
accept.
it's over what?
Please disconnect one of your mic,
Oh wait, it's not. Oh, sorry.
your laptop. Okay, great. Okay, now look at the question. This is basically all that you need right now. This is, you're ready to do the question already. So I want you to absorb
Wait,
it.
I'm not supposed to have some like isn't it a fraction?
No, this is a product rule, so you don't have a fraction. Okay.
Huh? I thought it's UV plus UV
Stop
over 2 or
debating.
something.
Stop debating this, Nicholas. I'm serious. This one is not to be debated. A product rule is a product rule. Anu, your iPad has some changes. Would you tell me what's happening?
So my iPad, like it's right now I cannot download any apps yet because
Understand? Mhm.
like there was some problem with my iPad.
Right,
Um, but if you send me something in email, I think I can open it in the
right,
Notes app.
right.
Yeah.
However, I was told that you cannot share your GoodNotes and you cannot receive any sharing in your GoodNotes also.
I'm not sure because I don't have good notes, but I have the original Apple app, like Apple Notes
Oh,
app.
goodness me, you don't even have GoodNotes right now.
Yeah, because I couldn't download any apps.
So this is very frustrating to you, lah.
Yeah, it just happened today.
So right now, your iPad is useless to you. Something like that?
Oh no, I can still annotate on notes. I can still write on notes if like you know the default notes app for
Correct.
Apple.
And you don't mind that at all.
Yeah, that is okay.
Okay, then I understand. Okay, so
Can share the notes also. I can share the notes also.
you mean you can share your Apple Notes?
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, what? How do we do that?
The notes app you can share notes. Is a
We can.
function.
I see. Simplify the half and the two, Nicholas.
So I just get rid of them.
Yeah, there's no need for them to stay there, lah. So now you simplify. Because the differentiation, yeah, get rid of them, please. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
The half and the 2.
Yes, please. Your problem is now no longer differentiation. Differentiation was never a problem. This problem is called reorganizing stuff lah. And I suppose you are starting quite well. Where's my root though? Where's my root half? Okay. Yeah, you're starting well. Now this is where the fraction comes. If you're asking, where did the fraction come? There you go. This is it. Okay. Now your problem, let me repeat this one more time. Your problem right now is not differentiation. It is done. Do not think that differentiation is confusing. It is never. The problem starts afterwards. This is reorganizing until you get what they want. This is algebra.
So get what they want is the kx 2x plus 3, right?
Something like that. And you're on the right track also. You are on the right track, but your problem is not differentiation. Get that out of your mind. Start reorganizing instead of blaming differentiation. You need no new skill here, but it is a little bit confusing lah. I must admit. That one I must admit, it is a little bit confusing. Let's see whether you can solve it for a while. Okay, I won't give you any hints. I'll just tell you that it is definitely doable. Definitely. Right? Okay, Anu.
I can send you a note right now. What's your email address?
Page.
I forgot the email address.
Okay, let's just see what happened. I've never done through an Apple Notes before, so that will be my email. Can you read it? Just checking.
Where did you send it?
Oh, can you see my screen
Oh,
sharing?
yeah.
Nicholas, you do notice that what they want is a fraction, right? Correct or not? One fraction. Okay. Currently, you have two things. One is a fraction and one is not, correct?
They want a k x plus b.
Correct. But basically, though, let me repeat, they want one fraction only. Now, currently, you don't have one thing. You
Okay,
have one
okay, wait.
fraction and one non-fraction, and you may want to combine them using your old skill. Maybe that's what you are supposed to do.
Is it like this?
You are to equate the denominator. Wonderful. You are to do that. Yes, you are to equate the denominator. Wonderful. Yeah, old skill, old skill. Old skill, definitely doable for you.
Wait,
Okay. How do you equate denominator? You are trying to do that. Yes.
isn't it the denominator have to make it 2x plus 3?
No, the denominator is it. Look, what they want is the denominator to be root 2x plus 3. So you're giving them what they want, right? The denominator. Correct or not?
Mm-hmm.
They wanted that now. So something will happen to the numerator lah. Please remember your old skill. Well, what is going to
Wait,
happen?
how do I do this again?
You think about it for a while. This is old skill. Okay, I want you to, call them back.
I'm sure I sent it to you.
And I'm supposed to look at my email, something like that.
Yeah.
And how do I do that? But do you actually want me to see the note, or is this just a test?
Huh? No, I just sent you a note for a test. Like if you want to share, like if you,
Never
yeah.
mind, never mind. Okay, no, I understand what I'm saying. Okay, that one I believe you. I believe that yeah, we can do it. Okay, but it's not very helpful for a few reasons. So, do you think this situation will last? The fact that you don't have any good notes?
Oh no. I'll get it back, I think, by next week.
Hmm. Next, I'll give you some hint. You
Yeah,
might
that's
think.
it.
Okay. So let's say there's a 3/4 here, right? And then there's a, I don't know, there's a 5 lah. 5 plus 3/4. Okay? You're gonna make this 5/4.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you do that? Look, this is your primary 5 skill, okay? Something like that. Look, something like that. Don't be confused. Old skill, right? Am I correct?
So the top I have to also.
Times whatever denominator you're wishing for, lah, right? Okay, and that is not a bad thing. That's quite easy to manage. Please do so.
Okay.
Okay. I know we are covering differentiation for Nicholas, not because Nicholas has started. Nobody has started. I think you're the fastest one, lah. I think, but Nicholas want to revise first, right? Yeah, that's differentiation, right? And you're looking at always an exam level question, right? Always an exam. This is an exam level question. Can you follow? Can you follow what Nicholas is doing?
Oh.
Oh, you don't have the question. So you know
Yeah.
what? The question is not very clear. Okay. Now I have received your updates. Let me see. Okay. Anything else happening in school that you want me to know?
Not really.
Mm, I have an impression that you are freer already, as in your life is less busy right now.
Not really. As in, I still have schoolwork, but yeah, I don't have any more dance and all that.
Okay. School is busier, dance is no more.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I say that your main physical exercise is from your dance commitment,
No, I still have sports CCA floorball.
which will end after May?
Yeah.
Okay, my point is simple. Turns out that study stamina is affected by physical stamina lah. Okay. Whatever it is, I hope you will consider this a more long-term thing that some form of sports, not chess, yeah, but physical sports is actually very good for your study stamina. If you think your study stamina is already very good, then maybe that's not a problem. But you will notice that your study stamina slowly drops if you don't have if your physical stamina is dropping, if that makes some sense to you.
Yeah.
So treasure your exercises, and that's what I always do to my students. I would definitely notice if they don't have any physical exercises, especially men. Men is even worse. If they don't have any physical exercise, usually their study stamina is lower, much lower, right? Something like that. Ladies, for some reason, are more resistant to it, but it's a big advantage to have a physical stamina. Right?
Mm.
Then regarding your busyness, Nicholas, you're actually doing very well. Are you stuck? This is
Mm,
just right where what they want. You are so close to it. Look
uh,
at the numerator and tell me you can do something about it. I know it looks confusing, but it's not. It's not.
oh, wait, oh,
It's very
wait,
doable, right? Very doable. Okay. Okay. Um, okay, Anu. Hmm.
okay, yeah. Let me just do something real quick.
So, have you done some thinking again on your triple science, Anu?
Um, yeah, I think I want to keep everything.
Okay. I don't mind, but would you tell me why? I need to know the reason.
I'm not really sure what to like focus less on because right now I think that like different like in different topics I do better for different subjects, I guess.
Makes sense, sure.
So like right now I think everything is really manageable and I don't really want to drop anything.
Hmm. Now, when everything is going fine and you are happy with it, looks great, Nicholas. You got it. You
Yeah,
understand? You got it. You got it.
yeah,
That's
I got
it.
it.
Yeah,
And A is 1, B is 3.
something like that. Wonderful. Okay. The struggle is after the differentiation. The differentiation is standard. You're just revising both of them. Good for you. Okay. The next part of the question you cannot do. Okay. It's more confusing. And that's the hardest part of differentiation. So we don't have to do that right now. Go get some differentiation and integration question if you
Okay,
want.
okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, go. But Anu, if things go south, okay, if things go south, um, what do you intend to do? Whatever going south means lah. Okay.
I'll probably like focus more on my chem and physics.
But why, if I may ask?
Cause like I did a bit of research and I realized that chem is compulsory. And I realized that physics is like has more options, I guess.
That is always true, yes. Always true that the combo of chem and physics, which is the harder combo lah, the harder combo usually, opens up almost everything. In fact, it's everything lah. They let you in the bio stuff lah because you have chem. So it opens up everything lah, right? But opening up every option in life is not necessarily a good life goal. Is there any reason why you want to do that?
Because I'm very indecisive. I'm not really sure what I want to do right now. So I don't want to be like limited to a few options once I actually know what I want to do.
So let me give you a scenario. Let's say physics goes out. Would you still, so to speak, virtually drop bio in order to pick your physics up?
I guess, yeah.
Chemistry goes out in prelim. Let's say your physics are okay, your chemistry not so good for whatever reason, your bio is around there. You would still focus on chemistry probably and ignore your bio. Something like that?
Not exactly ignore. Like I'll still do what is necessary for bio, but put in more effort for chem, I guess.
Okay. You want to go to JC, right?
Yeah.
It is likely that you want to continue to physics and chem. If not, the opening option thingy doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Talk about the uni level. So you'll be taking math, physics, and chem in JC.
Yeah.
Most probably all H2s. Most probably.
Yeah.
You are not daunted by that prospect?
Um, I'm not really sure as of now. Like right now, I just aim to get good for all of these subjects.
Which makes a lot of sense. Again, all good thinking. Okay, all good thing. But getting B3 for Chem is different from getting A1 for Chem. I don't mean in terms of grade. In terms of grade, of course, it's very different. But A1 is not just a big boost of confidence. It represents a higher level of understanding than B3. That makes sense, like, that just makes sense, right? That
Yeah.
matters not right now, and that matters for JC. You know that you can handle chemistry better if you're getting A1. It's a matter of your knowledge is just better, if that makes some sense, or your study method is more suitable, that kind of thing. You know
Yeah.
that there's a solid foundation behind it. Same thing with physics, same thing with physics, and same thing with A-math. In a sense, we want to get A1 not because A1 is good, not because A1 is the best grade, but because A1 means you have a solid foundation moving forward. That is way more important in my eyes, even though there's an O level, something like that.
Mm.
Depends on you how you think about it. But I am presenting a good long-term view lah, because you seem to be able to do long-term view, something like that, even though you're indecisive. Okay lah, who knows what they want to do at this time and year lah, who knows? All right. Okay.
Mm.
So right now, I will say to you, whatever it is, however you manage a triple science, I'm a triple science student also, but however you manage your triple science, aiming for A1, don't aim it because it is a good grade. Aim it because you need a good solid foundation behind it. To be fair, also, you also cannot get A1, especially you're a triple science student, too much of a load, if you don't have good foundation and good studies behind it. It's too much of a work, if that makes sense. You'll end up with B3, 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 okay? Which is the last scenario I'm presenting to you. If you keep your triple science and you take all of them and your A math, physics, chemistry, and biology all B3, 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 would you be happy?
No,
But why aren't you happy?
because I can't go into the JC I want to go into.
True, you want you want what? You want 8, right? You want a total 8 minus 2, something like that?
Um, um,
9 minus 2, I think, something like that, or something like that.
I think 8 minus 2.
Right. Which basically, now that I think about it, it means you have to get A1.
Yeah.
Hey, life's a lot of pressure, right? You don't mind that kind of thing, really.
Yeah.
Fine, fine, fine. Now remember what I said. Anyway, in this tuition, I don't plan to drill you until you die. I never do that for any people. I plan to help you with great study skills. Okay, and then you will get your A1 as just side effect lah of great study skills, if that makes some sense. Right?
Mm.
The drilling you will do yourself anyway. A1, I believe you. Okay, even drilling has its own good and bad techniques. Now, let me get back to Nick. Nick, is it very difficult to find a question?
I just finished. Let me just look through 19.
Good. Looking through is fine. Choosing something that you're unfamiliar is fine. I'm here to help, right? I'm here to help. Okay. Need some courage to choose something unfamiliar. Nicholas, don't just choose it because you think you can do it. That's not what you need to do right now.
No,
Have
I'm
some
not. I'm
courage.
just trying to find one.
Yes, please. There should be a lot. There should be a lot. Nanu. Nanu, you have no problem with homework right now?
No.
What do you want to do? Do you know? Like today?
I think I want to do trigo.
Okay. I'll give you something to do first, right? Basic stuff.
Okay.
You need to shortcut your identities and have it in your mind, which is what I taught you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is, let me repeat this. You're looking at my screen right now. You need to be able to do this even though it is in your exam paper. That does not matter in the slightest. You need to be comfortable with them just to make sure that's the first step. And then I'll teach you the second step in doing the question. Okay? You have to do this first. So the first trio is, and then you're dividing by sine square, right? So then you have a cotangent square equals to 1 over sine is cosecant square. Understand? Take the first one, you're dividing it by cosine square, so you get tangent square plus 1 equals to 1 over secant square. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay, can you just do this three by yourself? I'm gonna erase it.
Teacher,
Yes, Nicholas?
I must show you something. See, like, do you like see
Maybe you
this?
send me. Maybe you send me. Is
Okay,
it
okay.
for now, easier. Okay, wait, yeah, for some reason I'm not downloading it. Sorry, okay, got it. Okay, now what is it that what is your question? I can see it. What is your question? Nicholas,
Yeah.
what is it? Your question? I can see it already.
Is this something I can do?
Yes. Yes. The first one is you're fully able to do the first one. The second one, with just a little reminder, you have done this twice already. This is a great source of score. Great.
Can you like tell me how?
Okay, write down the thing to differentiate first in your paper. Anu, are you back?
Read my the thing to differentiate.
Anu, are you done?
No, I'm setting up my camera.
Oh, sure. Come on, Nicholas, don't waste time. Write down the question.
Differentiate x3.
Yeah,
So
just the equation, please. Yeah. Okay. Now, I always tell you integration and differentiation is a matter of what? Basics, 3 exceptions, and 3 rules. Repeat after me.
exception is the ln SC negative S negative C.
Right. Do you need some exceptions here, you think?
I remember that having an X as a power is an exception.
Yeah, EX differentiate is EX. So you just write that down first, just to give yourself a prop. Yes, you need that. EX, E power X, differentiate E power X. Quickly, don't make me repeat myself.
Wait, what?
Write down EX, differentiate is EX. This is to remind yourself. Write downwards, yeah, EX, and then downward is EX. I guess you can do that. That's fine. Okay, that's your first exception. You will be needing it. Do you need any rules here? There are 3 rules.
No.
Yes, you do. You're weak at spotting the rule. You need it. That's the most important skill. Spotting exceptions, spotting rules. Why do we need rules here? Tell me why.
Because there's on big. I don't know.
There are multiplication here. Simple. You're underestimating the multiplier. It's x times that. So product rule.
But how come the multiplication rule won't happen if it's like 4x?
Because 4 has no x. Keeping it simple. The x is what matters. It is a good question. 4 never matters. X always matters.
Is the reason why this matters because the power's on the E, not the X?
No, I mean, if you separate them, is x, right? Times e power 3x. Then you have something something x times something something x. Product rule. That's simple.
Wait, what? Okay, wait, can you like simply tell me why it will matter if it's like this, but not matter if it's like 4x, 3x, 5x?
4 times x is 4 times x, correct?
Yeah.
Is, something something x lah. They call it a function of x. Something something x, right? A 4 is not something something x. It's a 4. It's a constant. If you try to apply product rule here, which you can, this is the u. The u prime is equal to 0. The product rule will simplify. No damage done. But product rule is never needed. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if this is x times, well, I don't know, x times something else, like x times ln x. Then you have something something x with something something x. Product rule, simple as that.
But it's an E.
Same thing, right? Something something x also. The whatever the something something is, it doesn't matter. It involves x. Don't overthink it. As long as it involves x, you need a
But
product rule.
it doesn't involve X. It's just E.
It's e power 3x, Nicholas.
Oh, you mean that the power.
Your questions are good and bad, I suppose. Will it be okay?
Okay.
Product rule, please. This is the second time you use product rule, so I expect you to be able to write a bit more. Anu, you don't need a video today. Anu, are you okay?
Huh?
Sorry. Anu, I was asking you to repeat the identities. Like, oh, you have a video. Wait, you have a video, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna do something so I can see your video. My mistake. No. Okay, sorry about that. Right. Okay, sorry about it. Okay, great. Then the second set of identities is if you already know, you write for me, but if not, then I will show you. It is the A plus B one, sine A plus B equals to sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a plus minus, right? Cosine A plus B equals to cosine A cosine B minus plus sine A sine B. The tangent doesn't matter. It's very obvious. This one is the one which is not obvious. Hey, Nicholas, if you know this is a product rule, what do you write?
This is, I don't know wait, I don't remember the rule.
Just refer to the previous one. You're waiting for me too much.
Wait,
It's
what?
great to wait for me, but you were using product rule just now. Come on, man.
It's really hard to think about it because like this one doesn't feel like there's need.
For some, I know. That's why I am telling you over and over because I understand it doesn't make sense, but it somehow makes sense. For
Wait,
some
so
reason,
I'm
Anu is
assuming it's like
flipped. Sorry. Anu,
this?
the video is flipped. Sorry. Hey, Nicholas, why don't you follow what I do? Why do you just write U and V, U prime, V prime? Why do you jump to it? Why do you trouble yourself like this? Just write down what is U and just, oh yeah, U prime, V prime. Take a step at a time, man. Okay, Anu, I want you to write down in a very simplified form. There's a reason why. Please do that. Very simplified like this. So what is the U, Nicholas? Nicholas, what is the U?
Uh, wait. Wait, I need to see.
I'm done.
Very good. Why don't we bother with the tangent, Anu? Because the tangent application is too obvious. Nobody has problem with that one.
Mm.
As a result, you don't have to memorize them. You never had to. You know how to
Is U
apply.
gonna be X?
Yes, it is correct. Yes, very good. U is next. And then V is the other guy. Now, Anu, the last one. So S to A. Do you think you can do this by yourself, Anu?
Yeah.
Okay, give it a try. Okay, great, Nicholas. Now your job is to, now U prime lah. Why is U prime?
E0?
That would be wrong. Try again, try again, try again. I'll give you a hint if you want.
How is it? Well, 1.
Yes, one. Thank you very much. Okay, Anu, your camera keeps flipping back, and at this point, just ignore it. I can read it. Don't worry, don't worry. Focus on your work.
Uh, uh,
Good. How about the C2?
Right?
That part is wrong, Nicholas. So I guess my job is to explain to you. So admittedly, this is the most confusing, least making sense kind of thing. So remember, the differentiation of EX is E power X, correct?
Yeah.
The differentiation of E power to X, for your information, you consider this a chain rule, understand? There's another function within a function, right?
Okay.
The rule of chain rule is when you differentiate normally, which means you ignore that it is a 2x. You just put it like, understand?
Okay.
But chain rule also say you're applying yesterday, you must put a times differentiation the inside, which is times 2 lah. So first you ignore, making your life easy, and then you handle it by times differentiation. Understand?
So it's gonna be like this.
So e power 3x should stay e power 3x, correct? But
Yeah.
times the differentiation of the inside, which is, I cannot read whether that's 3 times or 3x.
That's 3x.
3x will be totally wrong. Thank you.
I cannot really like zoom it. Wait. Can you like stop screen sharing so I can zoom in a little bit first?
Sorry, what? What do you want me to do?
Can you stop screenshot sharing so I can zoom in a little bit more?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're wrong, fix it. It's okay. You're wrong, fix it. Fix your
It's just
mistake.
3.
Yeah, it's just 3. Okay, I
Why
know
is it?
the E to A is
So
fine.
if there's an x on the power, it is power x. We have to ignore the f x.
Not ignore. No. Again, if I apply chain rule here, again, I pretend that the x is just there. And then at times the differentiation of the inside, right? Which is 1 now. See, doesn't matter. Right?
So it's times the constant of the x. Like just ignoring the x.
Constant. Don't do that. Times the differentiation of whatever the power is.
So if it's just x, it's 1. If it's 2x, it's 2. If it's 3x, 3.
X is 3. If it's x squared, 2x, you get what I mean? It can be x squared, right? It can be.
X squared. So e to the power of x to the power of 2.
Yeah, it can be like that. It can be. Can be. I've seen it.
So
Nothing
x is
complicated.
to the power of 1. So 3x will be what? 3?
3.
Wait, why would 3x be 3? Why would 2x be 2 and then x to the power of 2 also be 2?
What are you talking about? Is x to the power of 2 is 2x.
So if it's e to the power of x to the power of 2, it's times 2x.
Mm-hmm.
If it's to the power of 3, it's times 3x.
What do you mean by power 3?
E to the power of x to the power of 3.
Yeah. And then the differentiation will be the same thing because we're and then times 3x. No, 3x squared. Sorry, 3x squared.
What?
Nicholas, what happened to your basics? What's the differentiation of x cubed?
So wait, so we have to do differentiation on the power as well. Wait, so that's why it's 2. So basically telling me you have to just do differentiation on the power.
Look, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I'm trying my best to explain chain rule. You're applying chain rule. Okay? I know you're almost done. You're missing one more, I think. I think one more, right?
Yeah.
I think one more. Yeah. EX. Now, when it is not X, whatever it is, we pretend it is a U, just to simplify matter. U implies it is not as simple as X. So far, so good? Chain rule states, okay, chain rule applies everywhere, including this situation. Chain rule is the ability to allow you to ignore the complication for a while. See? For example, it's such a complicated, I'll just give you a super complicated link. Okay? Just to say that you can ignore the complication. Look at that. It's so complicated. Sine x squared, right, Nicholas? I've seen this question before. You ignore the complication. Chain rule gives you the superpower of ignoring complications. Okay, let's pretend that it is just a U. When it is just a U, you have the ability to, wait, what's the differentiation of EU? Just EU lah. Okay, Ken? Just like the basic stuff. Would that be okay? Just like the basic. But chain rule extract a cost. The cost is The cost is not much. The cost is, he's saying, whenever you have done your ignoring to make your life easier, you must pay the cost, and it must be a times the differentiation of the thing you were actually ignoring, the complicated thing you're ignoring. This is great, Anu. So far, so good. You're happy with this?
Yeah.
And this is the form of the chain rule that I'm saying. Nicholas, chain rule always works like this, allows you to ignore and
So
then
if
expect a cost.
basically if it's the power of 2x, this just means the power will have to also undergo differentiation if it's power of x.
Yeah, because that is the thing you're ignoring. It was the thing you're ignoring. It was the thing which is complicated and you're ignoring. Now you have
Is
to
that
pay the cost.
that's the reason why x to the power of 3 no wait, power x to the power of 3 will have to go down as 2x power of 2. I mean 3x power of 2.
Yeah, 3x power 2. If it is x cubed plus. Anu, this is the last thing to practice. You have to make C the subject. Can you do that?
For?
This one. C to A equals to 2C squared minus A1. Make C the subject.
Okay.
Okay. I did
So
in holiday tuition. You're doing it right now.
the reason why 3x it becomes 3 because the x becomes 1x0.
Something like that. Yeah. If you like, yeah, it becomes x power 0, so it's just 1. No? You're right. We're still following the basic rule.
So v prime is 3x.
Can you accept this? At this point, you are ready to assemble the product rule. You are thinking at the preparation work, and that is always the right thing to do, even in exam. You're thinking whether your preparations are correct or not. Is it correct? Are you confident?
Yeah.
Then you assemble your product rule.
Okay. Yeah.
You are a bit confused, Anu?
What do you mean make C the subject?
Let me explain. Now, of course, there is a C. This is basically a cosine A, correct? Just saying cosine A, correct?
Yeah.
This is your cosine 2A. For some reason, I want you to make cosine A the subject, and I guarantee you it's going to be very useful, right? So you just follow me for now. So I'm going to exactly do that, right? Observe. The C is on the right, so I keep it on the right. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
That's easy. And I have your C2A here, so C2A just stays there, now equal. So first I plus 1, correct? Because of the minus 1. Then I divide by 2 because of the 2, and then I square root plus minus because of the square. Then I'm done. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm asking you to do that smoothly, quickly, with confidence. Can I erase that?
Yeah.
Okay. You're assembling, right? You're assembling. Your assembling is fine, I think. Assembling is fine. Now, and then I suppose you can stop there. I suppose you can stop there, Nicholas. Or for your information, if you want, you can factorize x out if you want to. Do you want to do that? You can factorize 3x out. Can you do that? And I'll tell you what.
I'm done.
We factorize x out.
3x. Okay. Now, Anu, do the same for this one. The
Wait,
one
I think that this is like this. Wait, teacher,
yes.
are you
Yeah.
saying that this is the last? You can use this as the
No,
answer.
it is, they never specify, so who cares? What the problem comes in the next step. So I'm giving you two alternatives. This one is maybe what we need. Maybe there is something else that we need. I don't know. So we're just preparing ourselves by factorizing the, yeah. You're still repeating it. So can you factorize the e power 3x out? Okay, a bit confusing, right, Anu? Yep. Okay. So now, Nicholas, hear me out. You do not know for the next step, you need this one or the previous one. You do not know, you keep an open mind. They won't penalize you for doing this for the first one anyway. They won't. They cannot. Both are correct. What is important right now is the 4 marks that is coming. Okay, and doing this will not penalize you for the 2 marks in any way. Do you understand? You understand? So just preparing for it. Okay, good, Anu. Good. Now, Nicholas, if you're happy, would you please look at the next step and just see whether you know what the heck is the next step talking about? We have done this.
Wait. So you're saying this, I'll see his answer.
No, we don't know. Both are fine. Nicholas, are you hearing me out? Both are fine. What matters is which one is more useful later on. Okay?
Okay.
Both are fine. If you don't do it, it's fine. But we need to keep an open mind for the next step. Now, Anu, are you okay with all this simple manipulation?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you tell me which trigo question you have problem with. If you don't even know the type, then I suppose I'll spell it out for you.
Okay, so next question.
I was having problem with these kind of questions.
Okay.
Or this, wait, this.
The proving question.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, Nicholas.
What is that symbol?
That's an integration symbol. Okay. Anu, you send a picture of whichever question you want me to go through, or you want me to improve your working, and then we'll go right to it. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, there's an integration question, Nicholas, and this integration you can do. The question is, do you know what's going on?
No.
Okay, now listen to me, Nicholas, yeah? Most integrations are impossible. I told you that, right? Okay, this integration is outright impossible because of the times involved. This is x times e power 3x because there is no product rule for integration. Can we accept that logic? This is impossible.
Okay.
It is impossible to do directly, which is what we are saying. Therefore, the proper technique is to not do it directly. That's the proper technique. The proper technique is to do it indirectly, therefore bypassing the impossible problem. You understand what I'm saying? So now, right now, you have this differentiation of this. Remember, the first one is always what we need for the second one. The first one is giving us ins, therefore you have to do it correctly. Currently, we have this plus 3x e power 3x, correct? This is what we have. Now, you want the integration of that. Okay, now very interestingly, I told you last time, everybody else, in this kind of question, you do not care what the question asks, you immediately do this step. You understand?
You just write d bracket xe 3x bracket over dx.
Yeah, I just write differentiation of x e power to x because that is the first part one. That is the first part one. I was writing
like this.
the first part. Yeah, I was really writing the first. I know for some reason I'm losing your video, yeah, for some reason.
My phone keeps like turning off. Like when I on the video, it keeps like turning off.
Like a screensaver kind of thing.
Yeah, but I checked and my battery saver is not on.
Yeah, for now, you ignore it. You see my screen first, right? Correct, Nicholas. And then you continue writing. The result of the differentiation is what you have on top. You write that down first. Now, Anu, you want C and you want 12B. 12B. Sorry, you do not want 12D. Let me check.
No, no, that was homework. That's why I circled it.
Okay. So you, okay, great. Nicholas, you have to integrate the left and the right. Come on.
Integrate the left and the right.
I am doing a door of integration. When I'm doing a door integration, you integrate the left and you integrate the right.
What?
Listen to me, Nicholas, one more time. This is the result from the top part, correct?
Mhm.
The first thing we do, sorry, I didn't have to focus. The first thing we do without ignoring the question is you door integration. Whatever you do to the left, you do to the right, correct? So you integrate the left and you integrate the right. Can you do that for me?
I have to put here also.
Yes, because it's a door, right? It's a door. Now, immediately you realize something happening. This is not worrying about the question yet. Immediately, these two cancels each other, which means you now have a x e power 3x.
What
Okay.
cancel each other?
Nicholas, dang it, could you please think about it for a while, please?
Why does the bottom cancel? Why? Okay, let me ask that. Why even is there an X?
I'm asking you to not worry about the details. It's a differentiation symbol and an integration symbol. Integration and differentiation cancels each other.
No. Why is the bottom even D bracket X? Why is it not like
Would you like to
E
spend 20
3X or
minutes
one?
for the explanation?
Huh?
Would you like to spend 20 minutes for the explanation? And even then, you may not accept it anyway. Would you like that?
No.
I'm serious.
But like, what if this happens in the exam? I don't know why X will be there. Is X just always there?
The differentiation is like that, and the integration is like that.
No, I'm saying will X always be there or is it different?
The differentiation will always be like that, and integration will always be like that in terms of the symbol.
Integration will always have D to the power of X as a denominator.
That is the symbol of the differentiation, Nicholas. D,
No,
dx.
I'm saying D bracket X. Why is it X in there, not 1? Or like this one over here. Why is it X? Why is it not 1? Why is it not E to the power 3X?
We would
Why is
like
it
to
just X?
spend 20 minutes for me to
No,
explain
that's why
the
I'm saying, is
symbols
it
of
every single time it
differentiation.
will always be X in there?
Yes, I told you 3 times already. Yes, it is like that, which means it is always like that.
Okay.
You have balls, Nicholas. You have the courage to talk about things that we haven't covered in class. But sometimes you gotta trust me also. It's like that, it's like that. Yeah. That means it's not important to understand. You gotta trust me also. Not everything can be explained. Would that be okay?
Mm-hmm.
Use courage lah, instead of your insistence to understand everything. You got balls, so use it. Now, Anu, your teacher will be telling you something like this. You must go straight from left to right or go straight from right to left. Something like that?
Yeah.
Do you understand what that means?
Yeah.
Now, let me explain. You do not have to do that in the thinking stage. A proving question is annoying if you treat it as a normal question. A proving question is not a normal question at all. It is never a normal question. It is always a trial and error question. You do not know how to start. You're not even sure whether you can end. That is the feeling every time. Clear?
Yeah.
Such rules are rules of presentation, not rules of thinking. When you think, you may very well meet in the middle. It's a simple matter of presenting it as a one-way street afterwards. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you have to be flexible here in terms of thinking because there are no rules. There's just too many variations of the proving question. Okay? You're not the type to back off when I say proving question is very annoying in exam. You are not, right?
No.
Same thing as Nicholas, right? You also don't want to back out, right? Proving question is very annoying in exam. You do not want to back out. Am I correct? Then listen to how I do it lah, because it is still very annoying even though you have courage or guts, whatever. Okay, I admire your guts, but do it the correct way lah. Yeah, same goes to you, Anu and Nicholas. Okay, now Nicholas, please cancel the integration and differentiation because they cancel each other.
All the D's.
The integration and the differentiation will now disappear. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that.
And you're left with just this one. Oh, sorry,
I'm left with.
this one, which is a great thing. Now back
We
to
have
you.
to give the X also.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
Where to start?
So it's just gonna be XE 3X.
Okay, Anu. Anu, for B, I do not know where do I start, right? I don't know. I never memorize the questions I do, but I can tell you this looks a lot like sine A plus B and sine A minus B. Correct, Anu?
Yeah.
So I suppose my first try, mentally, you must be prepared to try three things. Mentally. Mentally, that is just how it goes. In exam. Okay, you don't want to back out, so I'm telling you the way to do it lah. You must say, oh, this is my first attempt. I'm trying something very simple. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm going to go from here to here, and I'm going to break this down using my identities. And that is all and I'm doing. Okay, I will see how it goes. So I'm going to have SA plus B, right? SA plus B is sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B, correct?
Yeah.
Times sine A cosine B minus cosine A sine B. Not sure how that works, but it's something like that. Okay, and then this is going to be sine A squared times cosine squared. Your teacher would have been telling you that you're going to ignore one of the sides. So I'm ignoring the right-hand side. It's a waste of time. Also, you notice that I am writing in terms of shorthand. Imagine if you have to do this in full writing in exam. You are wasting too much time and too much effort. You must write this in shorthands because there is no guarantee that it will work. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, then do this and then you will be able to do something. And I'm pretty sure that will lead somewhere else. Could you do that in shorthands, Anu? This is
Okay.
okay, in shorthands. Okay, we cannot communicate using video. It's making things much slower. So you're going to send me pictures. Now back to you, Nicholas. Now, Nicholas, the fact that this left-hand side has no integration and differentiation is actually a big thing. Okay, it's a very big thing. So you hold on to that. That is just naturally what will happen. You will also notice that if you want, you can integrate e power 3x. Do you notice that? Have you noticed that? If you want, okay, then I'll tell you first that you can. Maybe you just lack the experience to note that. So we'll just write that down first. So we just don't have to do it first. Would that be okay? I'll just write it down. So you go ahead and write it down also. Nothing changes there.
So I'm gonna integrate XE 3X.
No, you haven't. You're just writing it like you are not doing it yet. So never mind. So just write down, or it's an integration of E3x, but it is not executed yet. Make sense?
Okay.
Now, the second one is the most important thing to notice. Now, the 3 should go out because the 3 doesn't matter. Would that be okay? The 3 does not matter. Okay, and I'm still not doing anything. I'm just rewriting stuff. However, I'm boxing this guy. You tell me, why am I boxing this guy?
Because it's more important.
Why is it more important? Why is it our
Because
focus?
you can actually integrate the part.
No, you cannot. You cannot integrate a multiplication. I've told you many times. You cannot. No matter how much you do, you cannot. So there is nothing integratable with this box. Tell me why this is the focus still. Read the question.
Let me see.
Anu, are you sending me some?
Evaluate integration symbol 10 XE 3X dx.
Yeah. Did you notice that?
Ah,
Because that is the question. Yes, Anu?
I can just on my video and show you an outfit.
Okay, we'll give it a try. Do you notice that, Nicholas? You gotta know. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, then you're doing a rainbow, right? You're doing a rainbow.
Yeah.
Okay, and the result of the rainbow should be quite easy, right? Okay, it's
Yeah.
just A plus B, A minus B. So, Nicholas, once you notice that this is the question, you are on your way. You have to notice that that is the question. Understand?
Mhm.
One more time. The question is not this one. Tell me why the left-hand side is not the question at all. Totally not. Why is it so?
I don't know.
Because the left-hand side has no integration sign.
Okay.
The question is integrate x e power 3x, not just x power e power x. Understand?
Okay.
Now, since that is the question, and it is a question that we cannot do, and we're still on our way to make it doable, you must now make the green box the subject. Do you understand what I'm saying? You must make the green box the subject. Please do so.
Okay.
Please do so. Okay, you need to do that. That's the standard method, blah,
Okay,
blah,
may I
blah,
ask,
whatever.
why is the 3 unneeded?
Well, first of all, the question is only 3, right? This question has no 3. Fair enough, right? Okay. Secondly, you can always put 3 outside. 3 in differentiation never really matters. 3 in integration also never really matters. It can go in and go out of integration as much as you need them. Believe me, it's a great superpower. Understand me?
Yeah.
It's not that 3 is being thrown away. 3 is just exiting the integration. You still have to deal with it somehow. By the way, Anu, you will notice that you are too, how do I say this? You are somehow, your rainbow is wrong. A plus B times A minus B is, come on, Anu.
Huh?
What is the expansion of A plus B times A minus B?
It. Oh, okay.
Fix it. Nicholas, you're not moving.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm telling you what to do. Make the box the subject. Do it.
Mm,
Summon the guts and do it. It's old
uh,
skill, not new
no,
skill.
how do I make it a subject? Like the integration symbol is throwing me off.
The integration is part of the box. You don't have to move it, right? You don't have to move it. Okay, good, good, good. Now, Anu, don't need me to tell you that we are super close to the final form.
Yeah.
You can say that you're very happy with your first try.
Yeah.
It'll be much better if you can figure out yourself, correct? Because I can see it already. I can already see what you need to do. I was hoping that you can see it yourself. Would that be okay?
Okay.
Okay, just give it a look and you will see it, I hope. Your making the subject is moving very well, Nicholas. You just have to handle the tree only. Just handle the tree. Come on, handle the tree. Easy peasy, just door. Wonderful. Something like that. Something like that. Now, you have managed to expand the question. The box is the question, and you have saying that the box is going to be equivalent to me, the right-hand side. Let me repeat this one more time, Nicholas. This is the standard practice. The left-hand side box, which is the question, is impossible. You are now saying, I want to trade it with the right-hand side, which looks longer. That is what you are saying to the question maker right now. Allow me this trade, please. I'm not going to do the left. I'm going to do the right. Do you understand the intention right now, Nicholas?
Yeah.
Do you think about it? Do you want to make the trade? Is it a good trade to make?
Mm,
If it is not, then obviously you shouldn't take the trade, right? Okay. Is it a good trade?
I think it's a good trade.
Tell me, why do you think it is a good trade?
By the way, may I ask, why the integration symbol in the answer in the question has 1 and 0 on it?
What?
And also dx.
I never teach you that, but there is something to be done after this step anyway. So I promise to explain you later. The 0 and 1 is inconsequential right now. Right now lah.
How about the dx?
The dx is definitely part of the symbol of integration, and I'm not including it here. I'm playing fast and loose right now. There is supposed to be a dx. You are supposed to write dx everywhere. Whatever, man. Right now, the thinking is what is important. The symbol, your teacher will drill it to you. Understand? Yeah, your teacher will complain every time you miss the symbol. Okay, I have to do the job of drilling the thinking process. Okay, Ken? Would that be okay, Nicholas? Now, why is it a good idea to take the trade?
Wait. So dx is there for y again?
Dx is there because integration demands it. It has no bearing to the working itself.
Sure.
Yes, Anu? I'm not seeing anything, sorry. I'm not seeing anything.
No, I'm not sure how to do it.
Anu, the one good thing about proving question is that it has an answer key. Correct? It has an answer key. The
Yeah.
answer key is saying that you're supposed to aim for tangent y as tangent x. Now, just to be clear, our a and b is supposed to be x and y lah. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Your b is supposed to be y, your a is supposed to be x.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not seeing anything at all?
Like I see the link, but I don't know how to turn the one above into tangent and the one below into tangent.
Okay. Tell me what's the connection between tangent and sine cosine?
Tangent is equal to sine over cosine.
Okay, then now time to practice what I am telling you. I'm telling you that the
Uh,
right-hand side can also, do something like, why don't you just change your tangent y into sine y over cosine y? Same thing with your tangent x. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't you do that and you meet in the middle? Make sense?
Okay.
Okay, that is valid for thinking. Nicholas, are you still
I
thinking?
don't know why
Mhm.
xe3x minus se minus integration symbol e3x over 3 will be more useful.
Right. Then let me explain to you why. Okay, one more time. The basic motivation is that the integration of the left is impossible. Tell me why. I keep telling you the reason and you better remember. One day you will remember. So now tell me why. Why is that impossible? The thing in the left is impossible.
Multiplication rule.
And there is no multiplication rule for integration. Say that out loud.
There is no multiplication rule for
Integration.
integration.
Right? So now look at the right. On the right, there is one thing which does not require integration at all. The x e power 3x. That guy doesn't need to be integrated because it's like that one. Clear? Through the process, this is done and deal. Okay? There is one integration on the right-hand side, and there's an integration of e power 3x. Okay? Nicholas, you're not responding. Do we need a break?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah. Look, take a break for 5 minutes.
Sure.
Yes, Anu?
But I can't just split up the c square a and s square b, right? Like I see it when I work backwards, I see it, but I can't just split it up, right?
Okay. Now, when you work backwards, you meet in the middle. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Now, think carefully. Think carefully. It is presentation-wise, you're not allowed to do that. Thinking-wise, you're allowed to. Like
Yeah.
currently, you have more confidence, because you have math, correct? It is
Yeah.
not a false confidence, Anu. Let me repeat. You have seen the way. Now, it is a simple method of backtracking. You just have to walk backwards. Let me show you exactly what I mean. I mean, you just walk backwards. Okay, right now you're walking from the left straight and you're walking from the right a little bit less, and then you're meeting a little. You just have to walk backwards here. Understand? Okay, so this is what I mean. So currently you have 1 minus, if I'm not mistaken, you have sine square y, and then
Yeah.
you have I'll rearrange into cosine square y, correct? That's what you have.
Yeah.
And then you have here cosine square x over sine square x, right?
Yeah.
When you were doing this thing, you realized that it was minus tangent square y over minus tangent square x1. And then you kind of do a walking forward and you realize that this is definitely your sine square y over cosine square y. And then over something like over sine square x, cosine square x, something like that. Correct or not?
Yeah, yeah.
You're saying that you are not confident going from here to here, basically.
Yeah.
Now, here's a secret, Anu. It's a secret, Anu. Let's say in exam, you... Hey, wait, I don't know how to walk backwards. I don't see the connection. Let me tell you a secret, Anu. You just do it and it's done. You don't even have to see it backward. You basically just write this, and then just write that, and then just write that, and you are done. The presentation is fully acceptable. Do you understand what I'm saying, Anu?
Oh, but isn't there a missing step in between?
No. Because why? Because I'll give you two reasons. First, I'll give you the reason from this direction first. If you can do it in this direction and you see no missing step, correct? If you do it
Yeah.
like this, and then why must the walking backward step be missing anything? Think about
But
it.
there should be a way to connect the one on the left with the one on the right, right?
Okay, one more
Kind of.
time. One more time. One more time. When you move from the right to the left, you can go from here to here easily, and you also can go here from here to here easily. Correct or not? Wait, can you see this step or not? Moving here.
No. No.
You cannot see this. Okay, then your problem is what the heck is going on here, lah. So
Yeah.
you are not fully confident. Then your problem is not trigo lah. Your problem is a simple fraction problem. You forgot that half over 3 over 5 is equal to what? Come on.
Half times 5/3.
That doesn't solve the whole problem.
No, I did that.
And then
So is it just 5/6?
I know. I mean, in terms of fraction, but isn't that is what is happening here, correct? That is
But
what's happening here.
I thought must make the denominator the same before like combining it.
Since when do you make denominator the same where it is times and divide? Since when? You make the denominator the same when it is plus and minus, not when it's times and divide,
Oh,
right? You're very confused of a basic math skill because of the trigo packaging. Let me treat this one more time. This is not a trigo problem, strictly speaking. It is you being confused because of the trigo packaging, but it's a basic skill. And you need basic skills. Would that be okay, Anu?
yeah.
At this point, all doubts should disappear,
Yeah.
and you can also present yourself.
Yeah.
Now you can write down the long thing, sine square y, blah, blah, blah. You do that.
Okay.
Now, let's go back to what I'm demonstrating here, Anu. Yeah? What I'm demonstrating here is that I insist to all my students, if you cannot ignore a proving question, you have to do it in a shortcut manner. Okay? And you have to, if you think you need to, you have to do it from both ways. Because that is appropriate for thinking purposes.
Okay.
Imagine if you need 3 trials. You get what I mean? Imagine that. Imagine if the question is even longer than this. You have to write everything when you're trying. You're just sabotaging yourself in exam. But with shortcuts, your thinking process is way smoother, something like that. Okay? So you must do so. If I ever catch you thinking with a non-shortcut method and you're struggling, I will virtually slap you left and right because you're sabotaging yourself in exam. That is something that you should not do if you want to aim for A1.
Yep. Okay.
Now, I myself will continue to do the shortcuts because it is understandable and it is conducive to thinking. Okay. Now, whenever you cannot follow the shortcut, of course, you must tell me.
Okay.
Do you still want to do the question 13?
Sure.
Yes, Nicholas, you're back. Okay. Do you want to try the 13 first yourself, Anu?
Yeah, I think I should try.
You try. Does it looks very harmless? Maybe you don't need the shortcut, but you know what? Just try the shortcut. Yeah, you need some practice. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Nicholas,
Okay.
you are doing the final form of integration. So no wonder you are very confused and you are trying your best to string up. Okay. Okay. Nicholas, you have guts. You are not
I
doing the
have
wrong thing.
absolutely no idea what.
You also have absolutely no idea, although in fact you have around 80% of the idea. You have 80%. You're just lacking the final idea of this whole swapping of integration
May I
thing.
just ask what I'm supposed to do right now?
Okay. Um, oh, sorry, my mistake. There's an E here. Okay. And then my,
Sure, what's the short form of cotangent?
unfortunately, we must write down as cot,
Okay.
unfortunately. So there isn't much to do there.
Okay.
What you're supposed to do is to focus on this integration. Okay, Nicholas, that is what you're supposed to do. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to focus on the integration of e power 3x is going to be, well, 1/3 e to the power of 3x. That's it. It is easy to integrate. Do you understand?
Wait, there is e to the power of 3x. So I have to make that go. What?
Okay, I'm going to show this, yeah? I'm going to show this. You're good at differentiation, at least better. So when you differentiate this, you have 3, correct? E power 3,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
So I hope it makes a lot of sense. When I go up, you end up with a 1/3 lah. That's the simplest explanation I can give you.
Okay, wait. So the 3 goes down, then over there, when you go up, it's basically saying like,
Is divide
oh,
by
because you
0.
times 3 over there, so it becomes a 1. So it's like,
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you got it. Yes, that's simple. It's really that simple. Just like that. If you can see it, you're seeing it by differentiation. You are a genius. That is what we need to do. You are seeing it. You're seeing a justification by differentiation. Yep, that's it. Got it.
so instead of 1/3 integration e3x is like what?
So in this place, I will have this whole thing will be, I have the minus 1/3, yeah. There was the original 1/3. And then I have here another 1/3 e power 3x. That be okay?
So, oh, okay.
Okay, and then I just have to wrap things up. No? That's it. No? That's all.
Okay, first let me write something down.
Of
Wrap
course,
things up, what does that mean?
you're lacking space. You're lacking space, you know. Why don't you make this, you use the space on top, maybe something like that.
Okay.
Anu, just checking that you're okay.
Yeah.
Something like that, Nicholas. Yeah, power 3x. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yes, Nicholas. Yes, Anu.
I'm not sure which side to start from.
Oh. Now, usually the practical recommendation is go from the complicated one to the simple one. So in this case, go from the right to the left, lah. Correct?
Yeah, I did that.
However, it's a bad idea here because of the 45. The 45 represents a special angle, right? Correct or not?
Yeah.
It will be, I think, much better if you go from left to right, because then you have a chance to convert the whatever 45 into a special angle, which I think will play a big part. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So going left to right is better because you want to use the special angle. If you're still confused, tell me. Now, Nicholas, if there is really nothing else, then this is almost the final step. You're just combining the 1/3 and 1/3, and then you're done.
Have to
Okay,
combine the what?
the 1/3 and 1/3, minus 1/3, and then another is I have to combine to minus 1/9, something like that. I have to do that for final presentation. I do have to do that. Clear? Nicholas, are you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So, why are you not moving?
We can just I just need you to describe it again.
Nicholas, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Nicholas, I'm doing that. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm just doing that.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
great. That's great. The identities are great, and then that's also great. And then tangent 45 is 1. I thought okay. Now, I know you're very close in format, right? You're very close in format. You just have to change the tangent A into cotangent A. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Can you change tangent A to cotangent A? Tangent is 1 over cotangent. Do you know that?
Yeah. One
Try doing
one tangent is
right. Try doing that and a little bit of gymnastics. Nicholas, if there is nothing else to the question, this is the end of the question. Do you understand?
So the answer is this big mess.
Yeah, that big mass. And that big mass is great. Now, the question has 0 and 1. So you're supposed to do one more step. I haven't taught you that. That is not a very complicated step. We don't care right now. But if the question does not have 0 and 1, this is the answer. Ta-da! Plus the C lah. I mean, just to remind.
And the dx, what about that?
You keep asking me about that, and I will keep telling you it's a formality. You're supposed to put the dx. That's true.
So I'm correct, even the dx. The only difference is 1 and 0.
Yeah. The 1 and 0 is not done, and that's the next step, lah, so to speak.
So if they're asking for integration symbol without 1, 0, but x e to the x dx, this will be the answer still.
But plus C, remember, every time you integrate, you have to end up with a plus C lah. You have to.
In terms of what? Whenever I integrate, end up with C.
Nice. Yes. Whatever you integrate, you have to assume that there's a constant that is not 0 lah. You have to assume that.
sure.
Yes, Anu?
I'm not sure how do I change this tangent to cotangent?
1 minus tangent, right? 1 minus tangent, which is over 1 plus tangent, correct? That's your situation right now?
No, yeah.
Yeah. So 1 over cotangent, 1 plus 1 over cotangent. You have to start like that. Understand? Because tangent is equal to 1 over cotangent.
Yeah, but
Have you done this before? Have you done this?
no, let me try.
Do that? Okay. Yes, Nicholas. If you forget the plus C, even then I'm not very worried. Your teacher will drill it to you.
Wait, so I need to add plus C at the back.
Yeah. In fact, you need to
like
add
this.
plus C from the
Start.
not at the start, but when you finally did the integration of the e power 3x, which is the step below before that, the step before that. Before the final step.
This one.
Because that is the first time you're actually integrating something, the C must appear there. Formality 6.
Okay, so like that.
Okay, like that. Okay. Now, without the 0 and 1, this is the final answer.
So plus C is needed to just assume as a constant.
Yeah.
Wait.
Anu,
My-
okay.
need to-
Anu, I never get the step before after that lah. So I'm just gonna do my thing first, yeah. Yes, Nicholas.
Okay, never mind.
Mhm. So I'm just basically equating the denominator at this point, yeah.
Okay.
Cotangent over cotangent plus
So
over
the
cotangent.
dx. So wait, so for the last, so do I have to add? Do I have to say integration symbol x each 3x dx, or can I just leave it like this?
You can you need to put the dx on the left hand side lah, but that's about it lah.
So the final without without 1 and 0 will
There's a
be
dx here. There's a dx here. Yeah, okay, that's it. And then this whole mass plus c, and then you're done.
which is this.
Yeah, this is the final answer without 0 and 1. This is it.
1 and 0 teach me next time.
Not the most important thing, and teacher will drill that to you anyway. What teacher will drill to you, because they will not miss it, I must not teach to you, I must teach you all the other important things. Like what is happening here, the trade-off between an integration and another simpler integration. This you must understand. This is always the way. Always, 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 always. You master this, every question you can do. Do you understand the method here?
So if I just keep doing this, I'll just know how to do it.
Because it is so standard. In the end, it is so standard, the approach. But it has to make some sense to you lah. I guess I'm saying that. You cannot just fully memorize it. Okay, Nicholas?
Okay.
You're ready for pressure test. We're not going to do that now, but this is one of the things that you can pressure test already. Because it's too standard already.
If I knew what pressure test.
Then on next week, you discuss another integration differentiation question. It's going to be new. And then you have more variations in your belt.
Okay.
But for now, for today, this is enough lah. This is enough. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, Nicholas, have a good break. I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye. Anu, are you okay? I basically finished the question for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how are you feeling right now?
Not that good.
It is true that you seem to have a lot of problem with fractions lah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not worried about that right now. Based on experience, this is the point where you should feel very tired or you cannot continue anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Nanu, I'm going to talk about something else. Would that be okay? I mean, the question is done lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, nobody else is here, right? So we are free to talk. Let me stop